Good morning. Let us begin by breathing into our spines. And I thought perhaps under this potent full moon, we would work with Kundalini energy, which is simply the energy of life force. And it lives in the spine, of course. So come into your C curve. Plant your feet strongly on the earth. You can bring your hands under your knees or over your knees, see how it works. But take a deep breath and lift the chest up, inhaling. And then as you exhale, start to pull the belly button back into your vertebrae. Go back as far as you can without the feet leaving the floor. And then take another breath, come forward in that C curve. And we're going to inhale, lift up like a wave action. Then exhaling, repeat, pull it back, keep your shoulders soft. Pull forward in the C curve, and then inhale, releasing the spine into a lovely back bend. And once again, exhaling, feeling the breath deepen into the body, particularly into the spine, and inhale, lift up. And let's add on to that. So now bring your hands out to the side. Keep those shoulders down. We're going to do the same thing with add-ons. So take a deep breath. Exhale, come back in your C curve. Come forward, lift up, stretch the legs up. Inhale up, exhale over. Breathe into your hamstrings. Be soft. Inhale, lift back up, pulling back up. Bend your knees again. Open the arms, exhale. Pull into that lovely C curve. Pull up, inhale up, expand, and exhale over. Again, inhaling, pull it up, exhale, C curve. Inhale, lifting, expanding, making space in the spine as you exhale over. This time, just stay, so you give your hamstrings a sweep. Maybe bring your hands back behind the knees and massage them, warm them up. And then we're going to lift up. Come back to your bent knees. We're going to return to our C curve. Take a breath. Pull back. And now we're going to twist. So twist to your right, little pulses. Just pulling the ribs open to the right very gently. And then stay in the C curve, come back to center. Take a breath and exhale, pulsing gently to the left. Keep your feet firmly planted. And take a breath. Stay in the C curve, come back to center. And twisting to pulse to the right. Just gently opening up the channels. And take a breath, come back to center. One more time. Pulsing left. Nice. And then come back to center, sit tall. Inhale up, stretch your legs out again. Exhale over. Nice. And come back up. Let's come back onto our forearms here. Take a moment to stretch the chest up just so you feel the difference. Elongate the spine into a nice little reverse back bend. Let your head fall gently. You should not have the head on the floor here. And then let's reverse it. Come back into your C curve, actually. Come back into that high contraction. And we're going to bring both knees up, but stay with your belly really nicely contracted. And you're going to extend the right leg out, bring it down, lift it up, bring it in. Extend the left leg out, take it up, take it down, bring it in. Repeat, right leg out, lift it up, take it down, bring it in. And now start your breath with it if you haven't already. Up, down, and in. And extend, and lift, down, Keep those feet and legs really strong. Toes are pointed here. Lift, down, and in. Again, out, up, down, in. Last one here. Up, out. Nice, you all. And we're going to roll and sit and take your soles of your feet together in a long Vada stretch. Clasp your hands over your toes. Take a nice inhale and exhale. Really pull yourself forwards. Lengthen lots of space in those vertebrae and drop your heads. Inhale, lift, knees together. We're going to come into our Graham contraction. So sit on your right hip, knees to your right, arms and torso to your left. 6 on a side, so take a breath. And then exhale, pull your core in. Stay in the contraction, stay in your C curve, twist it and lift. Exhaling and lift. Keep those knees, stay really as twisted as you can here. And lift. Exhale and lift. Once more. And lift. Come back to center. Come over to your left hip. Knees to the left, torso and arms to the right. Take a deep breath and exhale into your contraction. Stay in contraction. Come back up. And exhaling for 2. And 3. And 4. And 1 more. Nice. And inhale, come back to center. Stretch the legs out. Long spine, exhaling over once more for the hamstrings. And let's take some roll-ups now. So lifting up, hopefully your spine is nice and active. Keeping the legs strong, pulling yourself slowly, slowly down. Keep the arms in front of the ears. Big breath, arms to the floor, stretch it out and exhale. Take a deep, deep release of the breath. Lift up and lengthen out. Inhaling, lift it. Keep your shoulders out of this equation. Contract, pulling the belly button back. Sometimes I feel like I pull my core away from my toes. Keeping the legs really strong. And exhaling, roll it up. Lift it up. Take that extension over the legs. Inhale, lift it up. And exhaling. Lengthening, and last one, roll it up, lift it up, take it over. And let's pull the right foot in to the left side of the thigh and lifting the right arm, stretch your hip and lower right side of the back out. Just a nice soft opening here. And then inhale, lift up, take that right knee, and we're going to stretch the hamstring, pulling the knee back into the chest, lengthen up here. Make sure you keep your spine long. The knee can be bent, right? You might want to massage again. Just tell the body how much you appreciate it. And then bringing that leg down, let's take this on the other side. So pull the left foot in and lifting the left arm, stretch the back long and over. If you feel any pressure in your left knee, back off, right? Just be really soft here. inhale, lift the torso, grab the left leg, and let's come into a nice hamstring stretch. Again, I really like to bend and lengthen, warming up the muscles, especially when I start the day and the muscles are tighter. Sorry. Nice. And bringing that leg down, let's bend the knees once more and come into, we're going to clasp the hands this time and stretch the arms forward as you pull the belly button back, pull it back. And let's twist here, and we're going to take just gentle pulses. So keep your feet on the floor and just pull the back, keep stretching it with the arms stretching forward. And then coming center, we're going to do the same. Let's feel the pulses enlivening the body. Twist to the left and continue. Nice. Come back to center. And now we're going to pulse our way down to the floor. So just very gently, very softly, let yourself continue down. Keep those feet planted strongly on the floor, but down we go. Oi, oi. Okay, great. And relax. I'm going to move down a little bit. You get to relax for 2 nanoseconds. And then let's bring the knees in, take the legs up, and do our lower belly. Do just lifting the hips here. We want to work all layers and angles of those abs, right? Okay, nice. Now, bend the knees, and we're going to come into a bridge. We're going to do something a little different today. So take a breath and lift, just roll up through the hips. You can clasp your hands or not, but come up onto tippy toe. Lift way up, pull your knees away from you. Lift those hips. Take a nice inhale, and we're going to stay on tippy toe and exhale, curl down through your belly, lowering the hips just a touch, and then inhale, lift up, stretch it out. Exhaling, pull your core in as you lower down, stay on tippy toe. Inhale, lift it up. This is 2, we're going to do 6. So exhaling, and inhaling up, and exhale, and lift, stretching your metatarsal, which is really nice for the feet here. Exhale, contracting down, and inhale, lift it up, and exhale, rolling down. All right, nice, you guys. Pull the knees into the chest and open up. The feet come into your happy baby. Always the best pose ever. Rock side to side. And then keeping the left knee bent, stretch the right leg out as much as you can. Pull the legs apart. You get that nice inner lining of the leg stretched out. And come back, bending the right knee, stretching out the left leg. Open it up. And coming back to center. Let's just take this, lift your torso up, bring your nose to your knees. Hands are on top of the shin. You exhale, Depending on your lower back, we're going to inhale, stretch the legs and the arms out. And then you bring the arms around and you exhale, head to the knees. Inhale, stretch the arms back behind you, legs out. Arms come around, exhaling. And inhaling, expand. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale. Lengthen, last one, and pull it in, exhale. And inhale. Nice, you all. Bring the head down to the floor. Let's take the legs up and we'll do our zip line since we're here, right? And today, let's take them to the floor in the zip line. So we're going to open up, inhale, open. Exhale, bring those legs down to the width of your back. Keep the lower back on the floor. And then lifting the legs nice and wide, inhale up. Bring them together. Lift the hips. Feet overhead, stay off your necks. And exhale, rolling down the spine. Try to keep the legs as close to your chest as you can. And let's repeat. So inhale, open up. Legs are wide down to the edges of your mat. Inhale, lower back stays on the floor or bend your knees if it doesn't. And lift it up. Over we go. Exhale, down, vertebrae one by one if you can. And nice open circle, feet to the floor. Inhale, using your core, the strength of your legs. Feet come back together. Kick the hips up. Over we go. Exhale, rolling down. Again, open it up. Down and around. And lift it up. Bring it together. Kick it up. Over. Rolling. One more here. Just one more. So much fun, right? Take it down. Inhale. Lift it up. Bring it together. Kick it up. Over. And rolling down the spine. All right, before I forget and before we get too tired, let's do our hundreds. You all know this. Now I may bring in a little, what I would call a distraction by moving the legs this morning. But essentially, your legs are either bent, they're straight, they're high, they're low, but the lower back has to stay on the floor. And off we go. We'll do the first 50 plain, and then when we start whinging, I'll change it up a bit. That's 10. For 20. 30. 40. 50. All right, let's bring the right knee in. Take it out. Left knee in. Take it out. 60. Right knee in. Take it out. Left knee in. 70. Again, right leg up. Take it down. Left leg up. Take it down. That's 80. Again, right leg up. Take it down. Left leg up. Take it down. And let's have 10 for nothing at all other than we're here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall open. Right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart. Close your eyes. Take a moment to thank your bodies for all the work, for showing up on the mat, even when you don't want to. Nice, you all. All right. Let's take our leg circles here. So left leg down on the floor, right leg up, And 4 big circles out. Around we go. 1. Keep your hips still. And 2. Use your breath. And 3. And 4. Let's change direction, other way. You can flex the foot if you like, either flex or point, but energy to the foot. And this is around for 2. And 3. And 4. Nice. Leaving that right leg up. Let's lift the torso, lightly touch that leg, and we're going to do our scissors before we do the left side. So inhaling, exhaling. You can flex and point the feet, work the ankles if you like. The next time your left leg comes up, leave it up. Keep the right leg on the floor, lie back down, and let's do our circles on the left. So out we go, around for 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Let's change direction, and you can flex if you wish. Feel the difference into the leg when you change the foot position, right? It changes the muscular attitude of the leg. That's for 2. 3. And 4. Nice, you all. Now leave the leg up there, bend the left knee, bring your hands behind your head, and let's take our bicycle. Remember that the knee always stays over the hip bone, no closer. So twist to the left, and here we go. Twisting right. Long, deep bicycle breaths, right? Keep lifting that torso up toward the leg. All right, nice rise, and release, lie back down. Pull those knees into your chest. And let's open the legs out again. You can go through happy baby if you like that stretch for just a moment. It always opens me up, and I feel a greater sense of expectation and joy. All right, legs stay open, either straight or bent, doesn't matter. Hands behind your head. Take a deep breath and exhale. Pull yourself forward. Then lift the tailbone up. Hold the emptiness. Inhale, bring it back down. And exhaling. Empty, empty, empty. Tailbone up. Inhale down. Exhaling. Pull it through. And down. That's 3. Let's do 2 more here. Down. And last one. Pull it through. Nice. And bring it down. And bringing the legs in. Let's shake everything out. Just arms, hips, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, Let's bring your hands under your hip bones. Now, if your lower back can stay on the floor as you lower the legs, you don't have to be on your hands. So you might try both, but I want to make sure that lower back stays down for your protection. So here we go. Take a breath. We're going to lower both legs. Lower back stays down. Check it out. Inhale, back up. And maybe this time we're going to flex the feet as we go down. Flex, straighten out, strong legs, and point as you come back up. And exhaling, stretch it out. Inhale, lift it up. And flexing down, extend those hamstrings, and point. Lift it up. Again, take it down. Inhale, lift it up. Try one without the hands. See how you do. The minute you can flex, the minute that lower back starts off the floor, stop, right? So really listen, tune in to your lower back, and then point and come back up. Nice, you all. Let's bend the knees here. And we're going to roll a couple of times. Have some fun. We're going to roll to sit. And then we're going to round the spine and roll again. Come and sit. See if you can't balance. And once more, rounding the spine. Exhaling. Rolling. And let's do our can-can, right? Let's do the folie. And lengthen the spine. Nice. Now, let's test our balance. So, grab the big toe with the two fingers of the left hand, or the right, it doesn't matter. Grab the other toe, toe lock, right? Now, fix your gaze on something stable. Lengthen one leg, lengthen the other. You can keep the knees bent, it's fine. Pull the chest through the legs, and let's see if we can't roll and come back to a seated balance 3 times. For fun, right? For fun. Rounding the spine, you can bend the knees, of course. And come back up and lengthen out. Take a breath. Here we go. And once more, having fun. One of these days, I'm going to do this with my legs straight. One of these days is the operative word, right? All right, and crossing the legs, release your feet. Let's push ourselves on over. Knee walk yourself back onto the middle of your mat. And let's move out into our plank. So stretching the legs. Make sure the hands are right underneath your shoulder girdle. Belly is lifted, tailbone is down, and 10 leg lifts with the right. Lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift the leg up, pull yourself back into a down dog. Pressing the left heel down. Keep the right leg low, right at hip level, so that you really stretch into your left hamstring. And then we're going to come back to plank, pull that right knee into your elbow. Exhale. And take it back and stretch it up. Exhale to the nose. Exhale, knee up to your nose. Lift your core and take it back. And again, exhale over to the left elbow. And take it back. And let's bring that right shin underneath us. Lift your left leg and bend the knee. Reach back for the foot with your right hand. First of all, pull the foot toward the buttocks, toward the thigh, and then push it away, lifting the chest. Lift up, lift up. And release. Stretch that leg out. Now, bring the left knee behind the right. We're going to push ourselves back And this is a nice little hip stretch. So the knees are stacked. You might want to sit on a cushion, that's fine. But we're just releasing the sides of the hips here. So take a breath and forward fold. And inhale. Sit nice and tall. Lift your right arm up. And let's stretch our neck. So fingertips over the left earlobe. Pull the head down to the right. Drop your left shoulder blade. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. Long exhale into the neck. Nice. And then come back to center. Lift both arms up, stretch up. Again, make a little space. Clasp your hands and bring them behind the back of the upper head, right? Not the lower head. And pull your elbows in and pull the head down. Stay seated upright. Don't include the back. This is only for your necks. Drop your shoulders. And then take a breath and just drop the hands down to the floor. We're going to come forward. You're going to stretch your left leg back and take it down to the floor. Lift your right knee up, stretch it back. Take it down to the floor, and we're back in our plank for the other side. So check out that your tailbone is down. You're really flat and your core is really lifted. And 10 leg lifts on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then pull yourself back low. The leg stays low, so you stretch the right hamstrings now. Nice and easy. And then taking a nice inhale, we're going to bring that left knee up over the left elbow. Pull your core up. Take it back. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. High belly. Take it back. And last one. Knee over to the right elbow. And take it back. Inhale. And then bring the knee in one more time and set it down on the floor. Lifting your right leg up. We're going to extend the left arm. Reach back for the right foot. Pull the foot into your buttocks first. A little quad stretch, a little preamble. And then stretching the foot away, push it away, activate your hamstrings, lift the chest, open up. And then release. Take the leg straight back and then bend the knee and tuck it in behind the left leg. Push yourself back and sit on a cushion if you wish, right? Nice, easy lengthening and opening for the hips. Take a nice forward fold. Exhale. And then inhale, lift it up. Lift your left arm up. Bring it over the head, fingertips to the right earlobe. Pull the head over to the left. Drop your right shoulder blade down. One last time, we're going to reach both arms up, clasp them behind the head. We're going to take another neck stretch. So open up and then pull the elbows. Exhale. Get a deeper stretch. Get rid of all that zoom neck. And then just release. We're going to stretch forward. And take your right leg back, press it into the floor. And take your left leg back and press it down. And pull the hips back. Maybe walk the feet in a little bit so you can get a little bit deeper into the stretch. And then lifting the right leg up, bring the knee forward, and let's stretch. Let's take a deep stretch. So stretching that left leg back. And we're going to take 3 long deep breaths here. Inhale to exhale. Inhaling. Again, we're back where we started, opening up the vertebrae, right? Beckoning that Kundalini energy into the spine by making space for it. You can just come down here. If this is really tight for you, stay here. If you want a little bit more stretch in that hip, you can bring the left arm over, the left elbow, and take your twist. And release it. And now let's do the major quad stretch. So those of you who are tight, stay down on your left forearm. Reach the right hand back for that left foot. And just pull the foot in. Now, if that doesn't give you enough stretch, lengthen the torso up. Try to sit down into it. You can always sit on a cushion, and I assume you know that. And really breathe into that quad. And then release the knee. And let's stretch the front leg out. Come up onto your hands and just do like a half a split here. I'll stretch the torso over. And then inhale, lift up, and take your left knee, pull it in, and turn it around. And you may want to sit on a cushion here to give yourself more space through the groin muscles, but lift up. And let's push the hips forward here. And all that lovely work you did on your core, and now this is where you need to use it. So pull the belly button back, walk your hands out, and just soften. Make sure those knees stay on top of the legs. And if you find that your knees are rolling around, you can always take your hands backward in front of the knees, and this will keep them in perfect alignment here. It's also just a nice stretch. And inhale, lift it up. And let's take the right arm over to the left side. Stretch it out. You can press into the floor with your left hand. Use that little bit of resistance. And then bending the right elbow. Again, we're going to open up, pull the elbow back, look up. Nice. And then release that arm. And we're going to roll over and face the knee. So your hands are on either side of that left leg, and you're going to try and extend your chest toward the thigh. Keep your right hip down. If it leaves the floor, then take your right hand and press down on it. And inhale, lift up, other side. So pressing the right hand into the floor or the right forearm, stretch it out. And then bend the left elbow, bring the fingers over the ear and pull back and look up. And then release that. And we're going to just bring the hands on either side of the right leg. Take your chest, turn your chest over that right thigh and lengthen out. Again, watch that the left hip does not come with you. And Inhale, lift it up. Nice. Take your hands under your knees so you don't work those muscles. You want to keep them soft now. Come into your Baddha, soles the feet together, hands behind the hips. Push your hips forward. Little gentle pulses, just enough off the floor. Dropping the knees down. Opening up the groin muscles. And then sit and press the knees down. Pull your core in, of course. Now just get in the habit of everything you do that involves your back, involves your core. And it will keep your back really safe through your life. So you just want to just unconsciously begin to start a small contraction every time, like stretching forward, even if it's just a little bit, right? All right, nice. Sit tall, bring your knees together, and we're gonna roll onto the shins and do some of that on the other side. So come back into your dog. Pull the hips back. Lift that left leg. And bring the knee forward. Stretch the right leg back. And you can go straight down to the floor, or you can take 3 lovely long breaths. Breathe into your spine. Call the snaky energy forward. Inhale to exhale. Inhaling. One more time. And as we did on the other side, you can just stay here. If this is a lot of stretch for you, of course, use a cushion under that left hip. If you're not, if you're not getting enough stretch, take the twist either on the right forearm, twist into that left knee, or perhaps on the back of your shoulder. This is such a nice soft one. Or on your elbow. And don't necessarily do the same thing on both sides. You know, one side's always going to be tighter. So try different stretches, especially at different times of the day sometimes, different weeks. The body just needs tending with our conscious attention, right? Don't automatically assume same side. And then stay low here, bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand, pull that foot in, and then if you wish, you can lift up. You don't have to. And then release it. Keep the knee bent. We're going to stretch the left leg out. Come up on your hands and lift the hips up and forward. So you open up the groin and exhale over. Now inhale, lift it up. On this side, you all, we're going to bring that right foot forward. We're going to come back to our C curve where we started, and I want you to make a really conscious effort to see if it feels differently. So exhale, come back, curl it back, shoulders are down. And let's come back to one of the opening exercises. Bring your feet up. Actually, let's take the left foot to the floor. Bring the right knee in, take it up, take the leg down. I think it's harder with the left foot on the floor. Take the leg up and bring it in and down. Stretch the left leg. Take it up. Take it down. And bend the knee, bring the foot in. Right leg repeats. Leg is up and down. And bring it in. Ooh, this is hard. Or maybe it's because we've worked hard, right? Left leg. lift it up, take it down, and bring it in. All right, come back to your C curve. Take a breath, exhale. We're going to come all the way back down to the floor. Bring your feet in for bridge once again. To open up the back the other way, lift up, clasp your hands underneath you, roll your shoulders together. Get the hips really high. And let's bend and lift the right leg up, stretch it. We're going to take just 6 leg beats. So leg is down for 1 and 2. Keep the hips up. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Lift up, pull, pulse up, pulse. Just a few little pulses here, lifting, lifting. Bend the knee, bring the foot down. Left leg extends up. And exhale, leg down. Inhale up. And 2. And 3. Use your breath. And 4. And 5. And 6. Lift it. Pulse it. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Little tiny. Bend your knees. Lift the hips up. All the way up. Nice inhale. Release the hands underneath you and slowly coming down the spine. Nice. Pull the knees into your chest and we're going to roll to sit. Exhaling. Coming up. A little folie bergère again. Perhaps lifted, perhaps not. Always listening to the back. All right, we're going to close with our 3. Let's come back to our 3 howls, right? 1 is for us, 2 is for somebody you love, or somebody, a stranger in need. And the 3rd one is for the world, so badly in need of our howling laughter, our howling love and care. Oh, bringing your knees in, hands underneath to grab the outside of the feet. This is your seal, your barking seal. And off we go. Oh! Oh! Signing off. I hope you're stronger, if not wiser. I hope you're more flexible, if not funnier. And I hope you go out and conquer your world in the way you wish to. Goodbye, my friends.